You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere. You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN proudly present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And tonight, another Badger East Conference matchup for you. It's a rivalry game. That rivalry renewed once again. The Watertown Goslings are in town to take on your Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the Fieldhouse. I'm joined on site by my videographer and engineer, Justin Wilski. Kyra Wilski is back at the 1430 ESPN studios engineering our radio simulcast. And this broadcast tonight is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Welcome into our John Deere pregame show, everyone, brought to you by our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. We're minutes away from the tip of this Beaver Dam Watertown girls basketball game. Beaver Dam the other night clinching a berth in the Badger East Conference Championship game. If you missed it on Tuesday night of this week, the Golden Beavers went over to Wanakee, earned a 61-46 victory, and in the process, they clinched the Northeast pod of the Badger East Conference, and we've talked about it all year long, in same format as last year, that in order to play for the conference championship, you have to win your 4-team pod. There are 8 teams in the Badger East, grouped into 2 4-team pods. Beaver Dam won the North Pod and will be hosting Monona Grove this coming Thursday night here in this facility. Monona Grove, the winner of the South Pod. And so Beaver Dam, a chance to defend its conference title. Last year winning the championship of the league at Monona Grove. This year the rematch is going to be held here. But Beaver Dam coming in at 19-3 on the year. 12-1 in conference. The Golden Beavers are ranked number 5 this week in Division II, according to WisSports.net. Watertown, they're having a fine season, 15-7 overall, and they are 10-3 in conference. In fact, they were the second-place team in the Northeast pod. Last time these two teams got together was back on January 6th in Watertown, where Beaver Dam earned a 56-23 victory. The Golden Beavers jumped out to a 32-8 lead at halftime in that one, and they never looked back as they went on to the victory that night. They're going to try and make it 2 in a row over the Goslings. The Goslings, their last game was at DeForest this past Tuesday night. They won 47-41 as Benjamin Beaver up here at the broadcast area joining us. Good to see you, Benny. Nice to see you. Best mascot in the state, ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin Beaver. Trying to get the crowd Yeah, he's watching us on. Yeah, exactly. Good to see you, buddy. So anyways, Watertown the other night with that win at DeForest, 47-41. They also played Monday night a 54-50 loss at Sussex Hamilton. But maybe the game everybody is probably still talking about was last week, Thursday, February 2nd, when the Goslings beat Wanakee 50-31. In that game, they were down double digits at halftime. They held Wanakee to just 3 points in the second half. In fact, they closed that game on a 40-3 run, and they won it by 19. Amazing game there. Talk about a tale of two halves. That sure was Exhibit A right there. But Watertown, a very scrappy team. They can beat you a lot of different ways, and they're going to look to have a better showing tonight than they did against the Golden Beavers the last time around. Right now, we're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll continue the John Deere pregame show. And up next, you'll hear comments from Tim Chase. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. But right now, we'll step aside for a 2.5-minute break. We're back in 2.5 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start Something New sales event featuring $5,500 off Dodge Durangos. That's right, a brand new iconic 6-passenger SUV for $40,700. For your Ram truck buyers, take $82.65 off Bighorn Crew cabs and finance for 1.9%. By far the best truck deal in the market today. And of course, we can't forget Jeeps. Brand new Cherokee Latitude Lux 4x4s, $35,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue our John Deere pregame show inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by once again with Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And Tim, once again, congratulations on clinching the Northeast Pod the other night with that win over Wanakee. I know you've clinched the Pod. You've got that berth in the conference championship game, but still a lot to play for here tonight with seeding happening this weekend. And I would think also you want to just keep that momentum going, don't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of pride in the game tonight. It's still a conference game. You still want to be playing well as you head into the tournament. So Watertown's a team we could be seeing later on in the future too. So, we got to go out and do our thing tonight. So a little bit, we come off Tuesday's game at a lighter practice on Wednesday a little bit, planning on practicing yesterday, and with the weather, we didn't get that opportunity. So, sometimes that's not a bad thing, because sometimes you get the rest. Sometimes, I'd rather have the continuity, obviously, but you never know how it's going to work when you do have a day off before a game like that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. With the weather canceling everything yesterday, you didn't get a chance to practice. How much really, I guess in reality, does that affect you, or does it at all?
Well, I think just when you're playing a team like Watertown, it does make a difference, because they do things a little bit differently with their zones than the other teams that we play against usually. So I think that's the one thing that just makes it just to kind of refresh, because it's not something you necessarily we have been working out, but not maybe quite to the degree that we would have yesterday if we would have had that practice. So, but it is what it is. So let's go out and play today.
Yeah, Watertown in here, and of course you faced them before and got the win at their place last time back in early January. And you expect a similar type of game tonight? Have they made any adjustments that you see on film?
They're a good basketball team. We caught them on a good night last time. We played well, and I'm sure they would hope to play a little bit better than they did last time. So they're a very good team with good wins over to Forest and Wanakee here in the last week, including being down 19 against Wanakee and coming back and winning by 19, which is pretty amazing. So they've got probably 3 all-conference players, and really physical team, big team, and it's one of those things that you have to do a lot of things right in order to beat a team like Watertown.
Yeah, certainly maybe the last game it wasn't quite as obvious, but they have lots of different ways to beat you, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They, like I said, they have got really 2 big kids that are really good, Drew Heinrichs and Johnson inside, and then they got a good partner with Elliot Demerit that are really good guards, so they can score. And the other kids seem to be stepping up and making some shots for them right now, which makes them a tough team, because if you start helping too much on those 3 that are really high-level players, then it can the other kids have those opportunities to score, and they've taken advantage of it, especially the other night against the Forest.
Well, I think we might have talked about this last time around, or maybe last week, but you like the direction the team is trending right now as you head towards the conference championship game in the playoffs?
We sure hope so. We believe so, yeah. January, we kind of got caught back a little bit. Obviously, that MG game set us back a little bit and kind of had us, rethink things. I think since that point, we've been trending in the right direction. Had a good first half against Wanakee on Tuesday. Second half, maybe we were trying a few things and weren't maybe quite as sharp as we would have liked to have been on everything. But at the same time, we were trying a few new things, so that's part of that. But overall, it's been good. You just got to keep on playing. Hopefully we get some good practice time, starting tomorrow, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then, after that game Thursday, heading into the tournament, we have a good week of practice, too, to get ready for regionals.
You and I were talking off the air, and you mentioned that you're going to be home a lot. Obviously tonight, next week you'd be home for the conference title game on Thursday. Home games, hopefully, in the playoffs, the first couple of games for you, Friday and Saturday of the following week. So you probably don't care who you play or where you play, but is it nice to be home just for the routine part of it?
It is. It's just like, everything just speeds up a little bit. You have an hour drive here, hour drive there. It's still a couple hours, extra that you have to do for it. So it's definitely a comfort for us to be able to play home as much as we can, and hopefully we are able to stay healthy and get enough rest, and we're able to use that time wisely. So that's one of the things that is nice about it when you have a lot of home games to end the season.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. You mentioned the word healthy, and for the most part, everybody right now pretty good to go.
Yeah, knock on wood. Every game's a new opportunity for that possibility. But yeah, we seem to be in a good spot. So yeah, we everything seems to be going well. So it's just keep on doing our things that we do. Try to take care of ourselves, get enough rest, and just do what we can to make sure that happens.
And of course, I mentioned at the beginning of the interview, but seedings coming out in a couple of days here. So, as you look at your bracket, anything that, what are you expecting, I guess?
Well, we're going to be the 1 seed. I just don't really see mathematically how that'd be possible. Obviously, the other side of the bracket is Notre Dame, so that would be a other side of sectional, since they only do have sectionals. Cedarburg, Watertown, we played tonight, and Grafton all have, Cedarburg's got the best record. Watertown's got a really good strength of schedule, and Grafton. So that's the top 4. Probably looking at Slinger at 5 in ours, Port Washington probably at 6, and then 7 through 11 could kind of be a different teams, which we're obviously going to play one of those teams in the 8-9 game then. So we're pretty locked into where we're at, and it's just, depending on who we're going to play in that first game and then the second game more than anything, because after we get through the Monona Grove game next week, we'll really get focused on that first week of playoffs in.
Well, Tim, good luck to you and the girls tonight. Thanks for your time, as always. Do appreciate it.
Yep, thanks, Mike.
All right, Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. We're back for more of the John Deere pregame show right after this on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
If you have been injured in an accident, QBS Law can help. QBS will manage your claim so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. QBS will be with you every step of the way so you can sleep better at night. Located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS has been a local law firm in your corner since 1902. If you've been injured in an accident, been injured by a dangerous medical product or prescription drug, call QBS Law in Beaver Dam at 920-885-9262. In Mayville at 920-387-2400 or visit online at qbslaw.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue the John Deere pregame show inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Right now it's time for the national anthem performed tonight by the Beaver Dam High School Pep Band. And the Beaver Dam High School Pep Band with the Star Spangled Banner. Let's give you the starting lineups first for the visiting Watertown Goslings, coached by Matt Stolberg. The guards are Ellie Demet, 5'9" junior, along with Megan Doherty, a 5'10" sophomore. Drew Hinrichs, a 6-foot junior, and Addie Moss, 5'9", and a sophomore. Rounding out the starters for the Goslings at forward is Alex Johnson, a 6'3" sophomore. Again, for the Goslings, it's Ellie Demet, Megan Doherty, Drew Hinrichs, Addie Moss, and Alex Johnson getting the start. Meanwhile, for the Golden Beavers of Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Chase. Familiar starting lineup. The guards are Maddie Kinsey, 5'10" senior, along with Bella Astreicher, a 5'10" senior, and Natea Donaldson, a freshman at 5'10". Forwards are Gabby Wilkie, 6'2" junior, along with Riley Zarnecki, a 5'10" junior. Again, for Beaver Dam, Maddie Kinsey, Bella Astreicher, Natea Donaldson, Gabby Wilkie, and Riley Zarnecki. For those of you listening on the radio, if you can't see it, Beaver Dam will go right to left in the first half, Watertown left to right. The Goslings in their blue jerseys and shorts tonight with the white numbers and trim. Beaver Dam in the home white jerseys and shorts, the green and gold numbers and trim. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District would like to thank parents and families for their active engagement in the education of their children. BDUSD staff are working hard to make the best of each and every opportunity they have to serve your children. Your partnership in that effort is critical to student success. The BD fam, better together. Don't forget, you can send me an email tonight, sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'll be happy to give you a shout out. Well, I already know one person's tuned in. My mother is tuned in tonight up in Minnesota. Hi, Mom. And she's over visiting her friends, Harry and Bev. So, Harry and Bev, hello to you. Glad you're tuned in tonight on the broadcast. And, hey, our pregame show was brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works. I'm told that Harry is a John Deere man. So, there you go, right there. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Do appreciate it. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send an email. We're ready to go, as it's going to be Drew Hinrichs to jump it against Gabby Wilkie. Beaver Dam wins the tap. This game is underway on a Friday night here at the BDHS Fieldhouse. And Beaver Dam with its first offensive possession. Maddie Kinsey up high on the right. A little bounce pass to Gabby Wilkie. Draws a double team, gets rid of it. Now in the right corner, Natea Donaldson. Lob pass up to Kinsey. Looks like a 1-3-1 zone defense here for Watertown to start off. This is Wilkie on the left side. One hands it back to Kinsey on the right elbow. She's going to back up a little bit. A pass to the left corner. Open for three is Astreicher. She missed it off the back iron. Rebound is loose. Going to be grabbed by Watertown's Ellie Demet. And the Goslings will have their first offensive possession of the night. Beaver Dam, as usual, in man-to-man defense as we get this game underway. Less than a minute gone by. Here's Hinrichs near the top of the key with the ball high above her head. Looking for help. Now takes off. Sends it left side for Moss. Moss over to Doherty. Nice pass to a cutting teammate. That was Alex Johnson, who took it in for two. So it's 2-0 Watertown. A minute and 10 seconds gone in the first half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And Astreicher will try a three again from the left corner. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound tipped out to the top of the key where Wilkie corrals it. Wilkie's pass is tipped, almost stolen. Now it's loose. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will go back to Watertown. Good hands by Addie Moss to force the ball off of Wilkie and out of bounds. And so the Goslings will inbound near sideline, and Alex Johnson takes the inbounds feed from Hinrichs. Johnson across that midcourt stripe. Wilkie watching her from the top of the silo. Over to the left side, Doherty. Now right back to Johnson. Out to Moss on the left side, three-point land. Feeds Johnson again on the lob. Takes off. Wilkie knocked it out of her hands momentarily, but Johnson gets it right back. Bounce pass taken by Doherty. Doherty worked on defensively by Kinsey. Pump fake now sends it right elbow for Moss. And Taya Donaldson working on her. Hinrichs has it. Giving it to Johnson again. Sticky D here by Beaver Dam. There's a nice pass down low and a block by Astreicher. She blocked Doherty after she took the pass from up top. She was making a nice baseline cut, but great defense by Bella Astreicher. You know, Bella, we talk about how good she is offensively. She can play pretty solid defense too. Al Wilkie just lost the handle on it. Stolen. Here come the Goslings. We're 2.5 minutes into the game. and it's 2-0 Watertown with the lead and possession. Post feed, left side. Johnson kicks it out. Here's a three-pointer for Moss. Off the back rim, no. Rebound. Went off the back of Wilkie on her knees. Johnson has it, and she is going to be tied up. Yes, jump ball, and the arrow is pointing to the right. That means it's going to be Watertown basketball. Not quite 3 minutes into the game. And Hinrichs will do the honors. She'll inbound on the baseline to my right, and a lob pass in. Johnson over to Doherty for three. In and out, it's no good, and the rebound for Zarnecki. Ooh, that was halfway down before the rim, coughed it back out. Here's Kinsey at the other side. Beaver Dam trying to get on the board. We've played about 3 minutes and no points yet. Here's Wilkie for three. Bullseye! Well, look at that. I spoke too soon as Gabby Wilkie unloads from behind the arc. It's 3-2. Golden Beavers, 14:47 and counting left in the first half. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Just underway in this one tonight. Winding down the regular season. Pass down low to Johnson. Nice pass, and a layup for Johnson is good. That was a nice helper from Megan Doherty playing the high-low game. Found Johnson down there. 4-3. So Watertown's lead is at 1. 14:17 and counting left in the first stanza. Wilkie, little floater from about 7 feet away. It's no good. Zarnecki's got the offensive board. Lost it. Had it knocked out of her hands, but Taya Donaldson picked up the ricochet. So Beaver Dam keeps possession. And he'll try and set something up here with Kinsey. Cross-court feed near side for Wilkie. Wilkie lob pass back to Bella A-Striker. Right sideline. Gives it to Wilkie again. Over to Bella. Into the corner. Right side for Kinsey. She's being guarded there closely by Doherty, and Kinsey with a bounce pass up to A-Striker. Beaver Dam having to be very patient here against the Watertown Zone D. And this is Kinsey up near the midcourt stripe. Bounce pass taken by Wilkie near the bubble. Pass backdoor was tipped out of bounds. Should stay on this end. It will. I believe Demet touched it. I think she got the hand on it. So Beaver Dam will inbound on the baseline to our left. And a substitution of 5'6" junior Lucy Hickey checked in for Watertown and head coach Matt Stolberg. Watertown, a very young team. We talked about that last time these two teams got together. Only a couple of seniors on the roster. 3 of them, actually. Lots of sophomores and juniors. Here's A-Striker with a baseline move. Shot is up. Counted and one. Bella A-Striker with a nice baseline drive on the left side. Floated one up. It was able to go, and she got fouled to boot. So the hoop and the harm for A-Striker, and she's got a chance for a three-point play. A-Striker having a great season. 12 points a game, 67.7% from the line. 2 rebounds, 2 assists per game. She had 18 the other night in the win at Wanakee. And she can play defense too, as we talked about earlier. Here's the free throw. It's up, and it's good for Bella. 6-4. Beaver Dam on top on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And we played just about 5 minutes of this first half. Here's Hickey out on the right side. Shea Ashley checked in for Beaver Dam as we got a foul. Looks like A-Striker going to get fouled here, or called for the foul, I should say, on Demet. Yeah, Shea Marie Ashley is in for the Golden Beavers, 5'6" freshman. Aspen Abel has checked in, 5'10" freshman. Off the inbounds play, a shot no good from the left doorstep, but a foul, and Addie Moss came charging in on that left side. They found her, tossed the inbounds pass to her, and she got fouled on the shot attempt. She'll go to the line, all expenses paid. And the first of 2 free throws is no good for Moss, who averages right around 5 points a game. A couple of rebounds per contest as well. Next one's on the way. That's good. Moss gets 1 of 2 at 6-5. Beaver Dam with the 1-point lead. Here's Ashley into the front court. Double teamed immediately. Lob pass. A-Striker has it. Sends it to Aspen Abel in the left corner. She's triple teamed. Had it knocked out of her hands, but that was by a Watertown defender. Again, I think Demet was the last to touch it. A-Striker is going to have to inbound for the Golden Beavers. Abby Walsh checked in for Watertown, 5'11 senior, one of the few seniors on the roster for the Goslings. This is Donaldson giving it to Ashley right near the center circle. 12.5 minutes to go first half. Pass down low. Abel saved it from going out of bounds to a striker left corner. Back to Ashley, and she's bumped. And I think they may get Moss here. We'll check it out for you. Yep, it's on Moss. That is her first. Team fouls are now even up at 2 apiece. And Ashley to inbound on the baseline. To my left, finds a striker. She'll try a 3 off the inbounds play. It is off the rim, no good. Henricks grabbing the rebound, and there is a whistle. And it looks like a foul on the Golden Beavers. This is going to go on, let's see, Aspen Abel. All right, as I thought. Trying to see who the referee was pointing at. All right, still 6-5. Beaver Dam with a 1-point lead. Watertown has the rock. And now double-teamed is DeMette, and Matt Stolberg gets a 30-second timeout. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And we do have an email in the hopper here to get to. It says, Grandpa and Grandma all the way from Cudahy cheering on Riley Zarnecki and the Golden Beavers. It says, rooting for you too, Mike, for such cheerful announcing. Well, thank you. I think that's the first time in 26 years I've had anybody rooting for me. And I'm touched. That's from Diane and Al Zarnecki. Usually they're rooting for me to get off the air. It's not no, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Let's see what else we have here. And it says, Mike, I was telling someone that you did a great job on the video broadcasts on Daily Dodge. I was told you are talented in all medias. In fact, you had the perfect face for radio. Now that's more like it. All right. He says, sorry about that. Go Beavers. Playoffs, here we come. That's from our friend Tom Boyum in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tom, thank you very much. And Watertown just turned it over. Yeah, that's a little bit more. Yeah, Ninja was nodding his approval there, too. Yeah, that little slap in the face. Yeah. He says, you and me, but well, not you so much. But sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. You can send an email. You can send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. You can insult me. It's happened before. So, anyways, here we go. 6-5, Beaver Dam with possession and the lead. Clock running 11:48 and counting left in the first half. Wilkie for 3. Got it! Gabby Wilkie, her second triple of the game, and it's 8-5 in favor, or excuse me, 9-5. Yeah, they had the scoreboard. They forgot 1 point. Now they've got it on there. It's 9-5. Almost shortchanged her by 1. I almost did too. Here's a 3 at the other end. It is off the back rim, no good for Hickey. Offensive rebound, kept alive by Walsh. Here's Henricks for 3. That one from the top of the key, no good. And the rebound for Kinsey. Maddie Kinsey into the front court, feeds Wilkie. Right elbow. Henricks is all over her defensively. Now back to Ashley between the rings, approaching the 11-minute mark and counting of the first half here at the BDHS Fieldhouse. Friday night girls basketball, Badger East Conference, and a rivalry game. Beaver Dam and Watertown. Wilkie double-teamed in the left corner. Gets it out of there. A striker to the corner on the right side. Abel. And she fires it right back up top. Now Ashley. On the drive right side. Pass was tipped and deflected right to Walsh. Somebody got a hand on it, and that's Watertown again with that zone defense and the quick hands forcing a turnover. With it here is DeMette. Top of the key, guarded by a striker. Bounce pass over to Moss out in front of the Beaver Dam bench. Finds Hickey again between the rings. Over to Addie Moss. Moss bounce pass into the left block. There's DeMette going against a striker. Fires it back out. Couldn't get a shot off. They go cross court, right side. Ashley guarding Hickey. Well, both these teams play a really aggressive, sticky D. And here's Hickey driving to the free throw line. Ran into Ashley. Spins. Sends it back out beyond the arc. Now DeMette making a baseline move right side. Goes in for the layup, count it, and a foul. Drew Henricks. She will go to the line to try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play. She's a player. 12.3 points a game. Pretty good free throw shooter, 66.7% from the line. She grabs 4.5, 5 rebounds a game, a couple of assists per game for Drew Henricks. Yeah, she is a junior, but she is playing like a senior. Free throws up Free throw's no good. Rebound for Zarnecki. So it's now a 9-7 game. Beaver Dam with a 2-point lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard as we're under 10 minutes to go, first half. This is Kinsey now. Bounce pass to Wilkie up near the timeline. Emma Julkas checked in for Beaver Dam, 5'6" freshman. A lot of fine freshmen on this Beaver Dam team. We've talked about them all year. A couple of them out there on the floor right now, Julka and Donaldson. This is Wilkie for an NBA three. Got it! Gabby Wilkie from the parking lot. And it's 12-7. Beaver Dam on top as we approach the 9-minute mark and counting of the first half. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Here's a ball not loose, stolen. Here's Julka back the other way. Julka going to go in for a layup. Missed it. And there's a foul, though. Yep. That was, well, I guess you could say she had no choice because Julka was going to take that in for an easy two, and Demet had no choice but to foul her. Her first of the evening, third team foul on the Goslings. Julka heads to the free throw line. First of two is good for Emma Julka. One of the fine freshmen we talked about. She's usually one of the first players off the bench. Second one is good. Emma got them both. And it is 14-7. So Beaver Dam doubling up Watertown on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard with 8:49 and counting left in the opening stanza. There is, almost a turnover. Demet saves it. Doherty kicks it out to Hendricks. Double team, cross-court feed. There's Demet. To Hickey in the left corner. She's going to drive out of trouble. Up near the big B&D at the center of the court, and she got tangled up. Her feet got tangled up with Emma Julka, and Julka is going to be whistled for the contact. Stops the clock with 8:33 left to play in this first half. Now we're back to live action as Hickey will try a three. Yes! How about Lucy Hickey over on the left side, launching the three ball. She shoots 26.7% from behind the arc. She buried that no problem. And it's 14-10. So the Beaver Dam lead down to 4 as we have a collision and a whistle. Let's check it out here. A foul on Watertown. Drew Hendricks picking up a foul here. Beaver Dam inbounding, and this is a striker. 8 minutes to go until intermission. Mike Tronson with you at the BDHS Fieldhouse. Here's Wilkie in the left block, and she traveled as she was being hassled by a couple of defenders. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. the Ninja, is here. He's my on-site videographer and engineer. Hey, Toast is here. Ember's here. Kyra's back at the 1430 ESPN studios engineering the radio simulcast. We're glad to have you with us as well on Daily Dodge TV and also simulcasting on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. And right now we've got a 4-point game, and Bella A-Striker knocking a ball loose and actually forcing the turnover, and when she grabbed onto it, she got a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout. Hey, we got another email to get to here. This one says, Brett and Jody enjoying the game from the Lodge. Go Beavers. Thanks to all the sponsors who make this possible. And they say thanks to me, and it says, Mike, your enthusiasm makes every game enjoyable no matter the score. Well, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. And if you haven't figured it out already, I kind of have fun doing this. Yeah, no, thank you. That really is very nice of you to say. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Brett and Jody, appreciate your friendship and your kind words. Again, if you want to send an email, sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Well, 2 of the 3 emails tonight have been complimentary to me. I mean, Tom Boyum, that's another story, but Tom, I'm teasing you. You know that. All right, we're back to live action. Beaver Dam with the ball, leading 14-10. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 7:27 and counting left until the break. Kinsey is up near the timeline, being guarded by Doherty. She backs off a little bit. Now comes right back to her. Bounce pass over to Natea Donaldson. Donaldson. She's on the high right side over by that Watertown bench. Lob pass to Kinsey again. Not real easy to work against that Watertown zone. Beaver Dam, it forces Beaver Dam to be patient, move the ball around, look for that opening. And as a result, we're, less than 7 minutes away from halftime. We got a pretty low-scoring game here, low-scoring defensive struggle. This is Kinsey taking a pass near wing. Cross court again, there's Donaldson, and they called Donaldson for traveling. So credit the Watertown D as the Goslings will take it back. They're within 4. 6:35 left to go in the opening half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And Hinrichs fires it in, and Doherty will take it. She's worked on by Kinsey. Driving to the near side, bounce pass taken by Moss. Now giving it to Alex Johnson. Johnson, a little pump fake at the top of the key. Out to Doherty. Pass to Demet in the post. Was knocked loose and stolen by Bella A. Stryker. Another great defensive play for Bella. Kinsey will try a 3. That is high off the back rim. No. Offensive board for A. Stryker. And it's a reload for the Golden Beavers. Ashley, left side. Wilkie has it. Steps inside the arc. Shot from inside the bubble is no good. Hinrichs grabbing the rebound. She got knocked down and tied up, actually. And the arrow is pointing to the left. It's going to be Beaver Dam basketball off the alternate possession. Boy, Hinrichs with a heck of an effort, but she got tied up. Ashley to throw it in. Inbounds pass. Kinsey has it high on the right. Bounce pass into the lane. There's Carly Lappin that had just checked in. Out to Bella for 3. It's off the rim, no. And Hinrichs grabbing that rebound, and Kinsey wanted it too. She got knocked down. But I mentioned Carly Lappin, 5'8 senior, has come on for head coach Tim Chase. 5:32 and counting left in the first half. Watertown within 4, 14-10. Here's Johnson, double team, lost it, stripped by Ashley. Ashley, we're off to the races. Now let's traffic go by. Gives it to Lappin. She'll go baseline, triple team down there, up to Wilkie, sidesteps the defender, spots up for 3, it's short. And the rebound for Moss as Ashley tried to grab it but ran into Moss and fell down. 5:05 to go in the first half. Well, for a 4-point, low-scoring game, still pretty entertaining. And we're going the other way. We have a whistle. Demet had it, but action away from the basketball. The foul situation here, 5 apiece, 5 on each team through the first chunk of the game. We've played 13 minutes, 1 second. And now the clock ticking as Beaver Dam has it, and Hinrichs just knocked it into the backcourt out of Kinsey's hands. Not an over and back as Kinsey went to retrieve it, because again, Hinrichs was the one to force it back there. Here's Bella A. Stryker going cross court, high right side for Kinsey. 14-10, Beaver Dam with the lead and the rock. Down to the left corner, there's Ashley through traffic, and she traveled. Yeah, I kind of saw that from up here. Sometimes they're a little easier to spot than others. That one, I had a pretty good view at that. And I would agree that that was the correct call. 4.5 to go until halftime. Beaver Dam student section on its feet as per usual. Down to our right. This is Moss at the free throw line. Knocked out of her hands by Zarnecki, right to Ashley. And Ashley takes it ahead. Sidesteps Hickey in for the layup. No, she traveled. Oh, she traveled. Yeah. I thought that move might have been a little too good to be true, and it was. I like the idea. And so just getting some personnel set now as Hinrichs gets it in. Pass ahead. Nice job by Watertown to get it down the floor. And Moss's pass to the left doorstep for Alex Johnson. The shot was no good. Somehow it did not go in. It rolled off the rim. And then to top it all up after that, she gets a foul going for the rebound. I just can't believe it didn't go in. I just thought there's no way it's not going to go in. It happens sometimes. Johnson with her second personal, 6th team foul of the half. Julka for 3, and it is good! Emma Julka with a rainbow 3. That looked like the St. Louis Arch. She had some air under that one. 17-10. Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 3:28 left in the half. Hickey will try a 3 at the other side. That's good! Lucy Hickey, what did she have for lunch? She's got 2 3-pointers in the game, 6 big points, and it's keeping Watertown close. It's 17-13. Beaver Dam on top, 3 minutes and change left in the half. Zarnecki takes the post feed right side. Count the layup and a foul. Kinsey found her on the post feed. And Riley Zarnecki with an and one. Demet picked up the foul, her second's also the team's 7th. (19-13) BD on top, and we've got a free throw pending here for Zarnecki. And the free throw's up, and it is good. Zarnecki, a 75.8% free throw shooter, averages around 5 a game. She had 6 in the win at Wanakee on Tuesday. 20-13, Beaver Dam in front by 7 on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Under 3 minutes to play until they blow the horn. There's a pass stolen. Joka, and she almost overran it, but she saved it. Now gets it to Donaldson. She's double-teamed down low on the left. Bounce pass to A-Striker, across court. Joka right back to Wilkie, top of the bubble. Leaves it off for Donaldson. Here's Taya near the top of the arc. Pass off the hands of A-Striker and out of bounds. Well, the normally sure-handed A-Striker was not able to handle that pass. And the turnover will give it to the Goslings. 2.5 minutes to play in the opening stanza. Three-pointer off the rim, no good. And here come the Golden Beavers off the miss. Julka to Wilkie for a deep 3. It is short off the front of the rim. Julka tracks down the long Karam and gives it to Bella A-Striker near sideline. Now she'll try a deep 3. It is good! Bella A-Striker from Horicon. Oh, my. They're not bashful about some of these. And it's 23-13. Beaver Dam by 10 now. And a timeout Watertown. This timeout brought to you by our good friends at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Another 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. And we've got another email to get to. A shout-out to Shay, Jalen, and all the Beaver Dam girls. Let's get the win. Thank you for broadcasting to allow Grams and I to watch from the comfort of the house. Kelly Shea checking in tonight. Thank you very much for the email. Hey, that's why we do what we do. We talk about it all the time. We, Ninja and I don't come here for kicks on a Friday night. We come here for you guys, so you can be at home and watch this game. No matter where you are, you can be at work, I suppose, and watch it. You can be at the doctor's office, in the waiting room. You can be wherever. I just hope you're not watching it in the car, because if you're driving, you really shouldn't be focusing on that. But anyways, you can be listening in the car. That's fine. But no, well, thank you very much for the email. That's why we do what we do. sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to send an email, sports@dailydodge.com. Take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. You know the drill. We've been doing that a long time. Three-pointer, A-Striker. Got another one. Bella A-Striker another trifecta, and it's 26-13. Beaver Dam leading on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, and the Goslings. Johnson just lost it. A turnover. Here comes Jelka to A-Striker, quickly up to Wilkie, sidesteps the D, inside the free throw line, out to A-Striker. Another three ball. That's well short. Hinrichs, the rebound. We're going the other way. Got a whistle and a foul. Yeah, if you we've heard from a lot of Beaver Dam fans, but if you're a Watertown fan out there, let us know if you're tuned in. Don't be bashful. We don't bite much. Just kidding. All right, here we go. Johnson throws it ahead. Demet. She's going to spot up for three. Off the rim, no. Wilkie grabs the defensive board. 72 seconds left in the half. Here's Donaldson. She'll try a three. Why not? Yes! Donaldson knocking down a three-point shot. 29-13, and all of a sudden it's raining threes and another Watertown turnover. They lost it at the other end. We'll give it back to the Golden Beavers. Remember when this was a low-scoring tight game for most of the half? Boy, Beaver Dam's forcing turnovers, and they're knocking down threes all of a sudden. It's 29-13. There's a shot up, no good for A-Striker. Offensive board, Zarnecki, and gets it out to Jelka. 42 seconds left in the half. Wilkie thought about a three but didn't take it. Bounces. Oh, what a thread the needle pass! The baseline cut by A-Striker. She goes in for the layup, and how about that thread the needle helper from Gabby Wilkie? Here's Alex Johnson at the other end. Missed the shot off the back iron. Rebound Zarnecki. It was a great baseline move, but that pass was unbelievable. Here is Wilkie. Oh, she goes in for an underhanded scoop shot. She can do that too, folks. And it's 33-13, and just like that, 20-point game with 8 seconds left in the half. There's a block by Wilkie at the other end. 3 seconds. Here comes Donaldson. And she'll get a shot off, and it is short at the horn, but what a finish to the half. What a finish to the half by the Golden Beavers. At the break on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is Beaver Dam 33 and Watertown 13. Stay with us. Our halftime report comes up right after this. We'll take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
What's in your kids' lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Shop the Pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig. Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
And welcome back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. We have reached halftime of this Badger East Conference game, and at the break, Beaver Dam is leading Watertown by 20. It's the Golden Beavers 33 and the Goslings 13 on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Tonight's game is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a School of the Month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Beaver Dam High School. All right, 33-13, the Golden Beavers lead it at the break. Let's run down the first half scoring for Beaver Dam. How about Gabby Wilkie and Bella Astreicher? Both of those players with 11 points each for Beaver Dam. Gabby Wilkie had not one, not two, but three three-point baskets and 11 points total. Bella Astreicher had 2 triples and 11 points. Meanwhile, how about Emma Julka off the bench? She had a 3-point basket and a couple of free throws, and she finished the half with 5. Riley Zarnecki with a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. She finished with 3. And Natea Donaldson hit a 3-pointer, so she's got 3 points at the break. Meanwhile, on the Watertown side, Lucy Hickey leads the way. She's got a pair of 3s and 6 points total to lead the Goslings. Alex Johnson with 4 for Watertown. Drew Hendricks with 2, and Addie Moss chipped in a free throw. She finished the half with 1. This game was at one point 14-10 in favor of Beaver Dam, and they finished the half on a 19-3 run and have now opened up a 20-point lead, just like that. Talked about how most of the half this was a kind of a lower scoring, tight defensive struggle. Well, 2 things happened towards the end of the half. 1, Beaver Dam started knocking down a bunch of 3s. 2, they were forcing turnovers, and those turnovers they were turning into points, as we said, at the other end. So they really cranked up the defensive intensity that much more, and it helps when you knock down shots, including those 3s that we talked about. So just like that, it's a 20-point game at the break, 33-13 in favor of the Golden Beavers. They lead it on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Let's take a 3-minute break. We're back for the second half in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start Something New sales event featuring $5,500 off Dodge Durangos. That's right, a brand new iconic 6-passenger SUV for $40,700. For your Ram truck buyers, take $82.65 off Bighorn Crew cabs and finance for 1.9%. By far the best truck deal in the market today. And of course, we can't forget Jeeps. Brand new Cherokee Latitude Lux 4x4s, $35,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Well, just about ready to start the second half here at the field house. Mike Tronson for Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. 33-13. Golden Beavers lead the Goslings on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Watertown inbounding to start the second half. In the second half, the Goslings move right to left as I see it. Beaver Dam left to right. That's for those of you listening on the radio that can't see it. Those of you watching on Daily Dodge TV, you got a nice front row seat for it. Here's a nice pass to Johnson, and she scores in the left block. Now they worked it right to her, and Alex Johnson not going to miss from 0 feet. 33-15. Beaver Dam still in front comfortably here at the moment, but there is a turnover. Well, good start to the half for Watertown. They get a quick bucket. Now they get forced turnover, and Gabby Wilkie is slow to get up at the other end, and she is trotting up the floor a little gingerly. There's a shot no good from Moss at the other. Oh boy. And they're immediately going to sub in Carly Lappin. Yeah, all of a sudden I looked back behind the play, and Gabby Wilkie had gone down, and she didn't get up right away. And when she did, she was slow to get up and started trotting up the floor a little sheepishly. And so she's trying to walk it off, it looks like, over there. And let's hope she's okay. You don't want to see that happen to anybody. Never like to see that type of thing to anybody. All right, 1 minute gone here in the second, and Beaver Dam just threw it away. Watertown forcing another turnover. Great start to the half for the Goslings. All right, this is Doherty with a bounce pass to a cutting Demet. Demet in for the layup and scores. And Ellie Demet, that's her first bucket of the game. She averages 13.3 a game. That's her first 2 tonight. Took her till after halftime. 33-17, Golden Beavers. And another pass thrown right away and intercepted. My goodness, Beaver Dam with 3 consecutive turnovers the last few times down the floor. The passes were right. That one was right to Alex Johnson, it looked like. Here's Johnson muscling in against Lappin in the post. High up the glass, counted, and one. Alex Johnson with a chance for a three-point play. We're 1:45 into the second half. And this is a timeout, Beaver Dam, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start Something New sales event featuring $5,500 off Dodge Durangos. That's right, a brand new iconic 6-passenger SUV for $40,700. For your Ram truck buyers, take $82.65 off Bighorn Crew cabs and finance for 1.9%. By far the best truck deal in the market today. And of course, we can't forget Jeeps. Brand new Cherokee Latitude Lux 4x4s, $35,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
And we come out of the timeout. This is Alex Johnson at the line trying to complete the three-point play. Missed the free throw off the rim, and Lappin tiptoed the end line to get the rebound and save it to a teammate. 33-19. So a 6-0 run by Watertown to start the second half. They were down 20 at the break, back to within 14. Again, Gabby Wilkie went down a few moments ago and exited the game. Now, she exited under her own power. She's sitting on the bench, but she was slow to get up. Hopefully she's all right. Right now on the bench, cheering her teammates on. Here's A-Striker looking to the corner. There's Donaldson with it down there. Lob pass up to Kinsey. Right to Lappin. She goes down the lane. Missed the layup. Offensive board. Zarnecki's fouled on the putback. Oh, nice job by Riley. She got the offensive board and got fouled on the putback. So Riley Zarnecki will head to the free throw line. Hey, my good friend Rick Rexroad is checked in on the broadcast. He says, go BD, a dominant stretch to close the first half. More to come. Rick, great to hear from you as the first free throw's up, and it's good for Zarnecki. Rick said that his 5-year-old twin grandsons are in town tonight. They wanted to come tonight, but they're just too tired. They're already in bed after a full day of playing with Lionel Trains. Second free throw's good. Well, hey, I know the feeling. I play with my Lionel Trains a lot, and you always sleep well after a day of running your Lionel Trains. Rick, good to hear from you, buddy. Thank you, friend, for sending that text message to me. Again, you can send an email, sports@dailydodge.com. I've got a few of them in the hopper. I'm going to get to them here momentarily. 35-19. Beaver Dam leading as the shot is up, no good, but a foul, and that's Henricks who got fouled from close range. Riley Zarnecki picking up the foul. And here is Henricks, and the first of two is good. Drew Henricks, 66.7% from the line this season, averaging 12.3 a game, as we talked about. Only 3 points in this game thus far. And the second free throw is good. Now make it 4. Yeah, Beaver Dam's done a great job defensively tonight, especially on Henricks and Demet. Demet averages 13 a game. She's got 2 thus far. Talked about that as well. There's a pass tipped and stolen. Back the other way, Addie Moss, and A-Striker hustled back to knock it away from behind. Watertown's going to keep possession here. This email says, hey, we got some Watertown fans watching from the comfort of their home tonight. Says thank you for the fair broadcast. Next week, we will be in person at Beaver Dam cheering on our son and his teammates. Thank you. That's from Jeff and Tara Schwefel checking in. Jeff, Tara, thank you very much. Great to hear from you. And very nice that you can tune into the game tonight from the living room. And I don't get to do that very often because I'm always here broadcasting the games. But on those rare nights when I'm not, I love sitting in the easy chair and watching in the living room. So glad you're enjoying it, and thanks for checking in. sports@dailydodge.com. We'll get to some more emails here shortly. Off the turnover, Beaver Dam's got it. It's 35-21, and Beaver Dam just lost it out of bounds. 14:44 to go, second half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And right now, 35-21. Kind of sounds like a football score. This is pass intercepted by a striker. Back the other way, Bella for a layup on the left side, book it. Timeout Watertown. Matt Stolberg wants to talk about it. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It is a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
If you have been injured in an accident, QBS Law can help. QBS will manage your claim so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. QBS will be with you every step of the way so you can sleep better at night. Located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS has been a local law firm in your corner since 1902. If you've been injured in an accident, been injured by a dangerous medical product or prescription drug, call QBS Law in Beaver Dam at 920-885-9262. In Mayville at 920-387-2400 or visit online at qbslaw.com.
For every
"Where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store."
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
Off the timeout, Watertown inbounding. 37-21, Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. This is Moss in the left corner. Nice pass to Demet in the lane. Shot is up. Shot is off the back rim. No good, and the rebound for A-Striker. Nice pass, and boy, Demet was open, just couldn't get it to go off the back rim. Ashley will try a three at the other side. Off the rim, no good. A-Striker was fighting for the rebound, and actually it went out of bounds off of the Goslings, they're saying. Not sure if A-Striker kind of deflected it off of a Watertown player, possibly, as she was kind of flying towards the end line there. The Goslings have it. And there's a layup, good. Ellie Demet. 37-23. Well, Watertown certainly has had the better of play here in the first couple minutes of the second half. We're 4.5 minutes in on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. They've outscored Beaver Dam 10-4 to open the half. Watertown's a good team. You know, we talked about how they're young. We talked about how they're scrappy. Defensively, they really make you work. They've got some talented offensive players. Nice pass down low, but tipped out of bounds. Oh, they say it went off of Beaver Dam. All right. So Watertown's going to get it right back. But this is a young team that, boy, your coach, Matt Stolber, you got to like that. Keep these girls together over the next couple of years, and they'll be winning a lot of ball games. They've won a lot of ball games this year. They're 15-7. They were the second team in the Northeast pod of the Badger. Beaver Dam won that Northeast pod, and Watertown was right behind them. DeForest and Wanakee rounding out the pod as a traveling violation on the Goslings. That was called on Abby Walsh. But, Matt Stolberg's done a nice job, and he's got some talent on this team. Tim Chase done a pretty good job himself, hasn't he, for a lot of years now in Beaver Dam. Golden Beavers ranked 5th this week in Division II, according to WisSports.net. They're 19-3. You've got to wipe up a spot on the floor here. By the way, I think I might have missed it earlier, but the Beaver Dam JV team was a winner tonight in a close one. 35-31. Very entertaining JV game tonight. And Golden Beavers hang on for the 4-point win over Watertown in that one. Here, 37-23. BD on top on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And the clock back and ticking now. 5 minutes gone here in the second half, I should say. This is Zarnecki. Out to Julka, whips it to the corner. There's Kinsey on the left side. Back to Zarnecki, and tried to split a double team and caused her to travel. They'll give it back to the Goslings. here comes Moss up the left wing side. Sends it cross court. Nope, pass intercepted. Julka got the hand on it, stole it, in for the layup. Count it for Emma Julka. Having a really nice evening. The freshman now with 7 points. And it's 39-23. Golden Beavers on top of the Guzzi. She almost got another one. Now Hendricks with a line drive three. Drew buries it. And it's 39-26. She shoots 31.8% from behind the arc. No problem with that one. Wilkie back out there. That's a good sign. Gabby Wilkie's back out there. She just drained a 2-point shot. Ball. We had a whistle and a foul here, it looks like, on the Golden Beavers. All right, more emails to get to. This one says, "Let's go Beavers." A proud Beaver Dam alum from 2004, Chad Neiman checking in. Chad, great to hear from you. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. And we'll get to some more. I got a couple of emails I'll get to shortly here as play continues. Alex Johnson. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send one. All the cool people do it. We love hearing from you, though. Always fun to interact with our viewers and listeners. Hendricks missed that three from the left side. Julka has the defensive board. 41-26, Beatty on top. Here is Wilkie to the corner. Kinsey has it in the left corner. Now to Julka. She'll trot out near the center circle. Fires it to Wilkie in the right elbow. Backdoor pass. Donaldson, head and shoulder fake. High off the glass, and she scores. And Wilkie did it again. Donaldson with the layup. But again, it was that great court vision, the backdoor pass to Donaldson, 43-26. There's a three for Hickey, and she missed it off the rim. She had a couple of threes in the first half. She was playing well. Julka throws it ahead. Lappin, layup, got it. She threaded the needle to Lappin, who had beat the defense back. Carly puts it up and in, 45-26. Back to a 19-point Beaver Dam lead. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard with under 11 minutes to go in the game. Moss for three, missed it in the right corner. Donaldson trying to get the rebound. She does. Grabs onto it. Now fires to Julka. And Julka giving it to Wilkie out in front of her own bench. Tim Chase right behind her watching from the sideline. Bounce pass. Taya Donaldson takes off inside the bubble. Up to Kinsey. And three was blocked by Moss. She got a hand on it, and Johnson got the deflection. 10.5 to play in the game, and Julka just intercepted another pass. 2-on-1 the other way. Julka to a cutting. Donaldson was following it, and it finally rolls in for Donaldson. Timeout Watertown. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. A 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. We've got some emails to get to. It says, thanks for broadcasting the game. Nice to be able to watch our niece, number 23, Megan Doherty, from our home in St. Paul, Minnesota. Go Goslings, from Mary and Scott. Well, Mary, Scott, thank you very much. And speaking of Minnesota, that's my home state. I grew up in the Twin Cities. In case you didn't know that, I grew up in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, which I'm sure Mary and Scott know where that is. It's a suburb of Minneapolis. Most of my family still lives in Brooklyn Park, Maple Grove, Champlin, that area. My grandparents for many years lived in Robbinsdale, Minnesota. That's where my parents grew up. And so I know the Twin Cities well. I grew up there myself. And Mary, Scott, thank you very much. Glad you're tuned in. This email says, hey, Mike, I have to agree with Brett and Jody. You're very exciting to listen to. Oh, thank you. Says you make the game come alive. And watching from the wood shop. That's from Jeff Vandazandy. Jeff, thank you very much for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate that very much. Back to live action. We'll get to more emails here momentarily. Sports at Daily Dodge. We've got a whistle. As Watertown had it, Lucy Hickey was driving, and they called a foul on Ashley. Shea Ashley picked up her fourth team foul of the half. Clock is ticking, and we have exactly 10 minutes to go in the game. 47-26. Beaver Dam leads Watertown on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, and Lappin just intercepted a pass. Here comes Ashley into the front court to Julka. Sidesteps the defender. Off to the races. Out to A-Striker. Deep three. No good. Missed it wide right. Hendricks plucked it out of midair and got the rebound. Boy, we've seen a lot of very deep threes in this game. I mean, my goodness. They're not bashful, these players, about shooting from the parking lot. Alex Johnson, nice move against Wilkie. Goes in for a layup. She's going to split a double team there. Win in right side, and Alex Johnson with a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. 47-28. With a free throw pending, Alex Johnson averages just under 10 points a game, and she's at 10 points right now. 4.5 rebounds a game. About 45% from the line, but no problem with that one for Johnson. She's got 11 now. 47-29. Beaver Dam with the lead and the rock. 9:22 to go in the ball game. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Friday Night Hoops, Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN. Julka drew some contact. Looks like Hinrichs down there. Hey, Brett and Jody Recheck emailed again, Ninja. They said, we forgot that you can't do this without help. They said, thanks to Ninja and the rest of the crew. Well, of course. Of course. Because, truth be told, the real brains of this Daily Dodge TV operation is sitting to my right. It's Toast. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. Send us an email before the end of the game, sports@dailydodge.com. If you're wondering who Toast is, well, shame on you if you don't know who Toast is. But that's Ninja's daughter. We call her Toast. There's a long story behind it. I'm not going to go into that, but let's just say it's a colorful story, okay, as to why they call her that. Toast, how old are you? Are you 10, 11? 10, all right. Fourth grade or third? Fourth? Fourth, all right. Toast is in fourth grade. I remember the good old days of fourth grade. Oh, yeah. Miss Belina was my fourth grade teacher. Mr. who? Shu? Okay. Shu. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, Mr. Shu. Well, shout out to Mr. Shu. I don't know if Mr. Shu's turned in tonight, but we'll say hello anyways. 8:28 to go in the game. Reminiscing about teachers here. Yeah, Miss Belina was my fourth grade teacher at St. Alphonsus Elementary School in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. And that was back in something like that, yeah. No, that would have been 1984. The fall of 1984, I would have been in fourth grade. Am I dating myself? Yes. All right. Here's Donaldson, lost it off her foot into the backcourt. She's going to try and retrieve it, and they're saying it was deflected back by a Watertown player, so it's not an over and back, and now Donaldson was being hassled back there, and they get a timeout. This timeout, a 30-second timeout. As always, it's brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Hey, we're having so much fun. We're going to do this again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Beaver Dam boys basketball is on the air, as the Golden Beaver boys tomorrow night will be here in the Fieldhouse hosting DeForest. You can watch that game on Daily Dodge TV. It's a Daily Dodge TV exclusive with coverage starting around 7 o'clock and the tip time at 7:15. So no radio tomorrow night, but you can tune in on the video side. All right, 8:03 to go in this one. Beaver Dam's going to inbound. Donaldson gives it to Kinsey, and she'll trot leisurely up the floor and right through the big B and D at the center of the floor. Kinsey trying to get away from Doherty, playing sticky D. Kinsey takes a return feed from A-Striker, working the high left side, now draws a double team. Demet and Doherty. A-Striker right back to Kinsey as they just play catch up top. 7:37 to go in the game. Bounce pass down low. Boy, that one bounced around a little bit. I guess Watertown, they say, the last to touch it. And Kinsey will inbound on the baseline to my right. Finds Donaldson. Immediate lob to the near side for A-Striker. Right back to Taya. Taya gets around Demet. Ran into Johnson, and they blew the whistle. Foul on Johnson. Nope, beg your pardon, Demet. Well, I had a 50-50 shot because they were both in the vicinity, and Demet picked up the foul, her third, team's third of the half. Here's Zarnecki, double-teamed right baseline. Kicks it up top. A-Striker back around the horn. Kinsey has it. Near the free throw line, she goes, nice pass down low. Zarnecki missed the layup. And the rebound for Johnson. That was a great pass from Kinsey, doing her best Gabby Wilkie impersonation. Just couldn't get it to finish. Wilkie's getting ready to come back out on the floor. She was on the bench getting a rest. Pass into the post. Johnson kicks it out. Hickey to Demet. She's going to try and go baseline against Kinsey. Bounce pass back into the block, and there's Doherty, and her shot was partially blocked, and the deflection went to Brooklyn Holt, the 6-foot junior who had just checked in for the Golden Beavers not too long ago. 6:43 and counting left in the game. 47-29. Beaver Dam leads Watertown on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Beaver Dam, as we talked about it earlier tonight, in case you missed it, as Kinsey was driving and a foul. Beaver Dam on Tuesday night with the win at Waunakee clinched a berth in the Badger East Conference Championship game next week, Thursday. That'll be here. That game's going to be here. That'll be a 7:15 start, and we're going to have it for you on Daily Dodge TV, and I believe that's also simulcasting on radio Thursday night, that big game, 14:30 ESPN. Here's Aspen Abel, bounce pass, backdoor, there's Donaldson wide open on the left doorstep. Abel with a helper, Donaldson the easy lay-in, and it's 49-29. So Beaver Dam has got the score back to a 20-point advantage. 6 minutes and change left in the ball game. Hendricks underhands it to Demet. She sets a screen. Demet going against Donaldson. One-handed pass to Alex Johnson again up top. Looking down low. Finds Hickey in the lane. Hickey puts it up over the rim too strong. Abel the rebound. And now Ashley through traffic. Pass intercepted by Hickey, and she just stopped in time from going out of bounds. What an athletic move by Lucy Hickey. You could hear the fans in the background. Ooh! She just stopped. I mean, she didn't have much real estate to work with. Now we got a whistle. Timeout, I believe. Yes. Timeout Watertown brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We'll keep it here, and we do have another email. This one says, hey, Mike, bravo for the brilliant broadcasting of Beaver Dam basketball. The girls have really turned up the heat. Keep it up. We're checking in from the chilly Northwoods. You know the routine. We're the #1 fans of number 0. Shea Marie Ashley, of course, says, we don't have a girls basketball team at the high school here. There's not enough interest in playing. And Beaver Dam, they say, has an awesome program for starting the girls early and giving them opportunities to learn from a young age. They learn a lot more than basketball. Kudos to all those who make that possible. And that's again from Marlon and Barbara Sherman, Shay's grandpa and grandma, and bravo to that, because I could not have said it any better myself. That is well said. And thank you so much for checking in from the Northwoods. I love the Northwoods. Maybe not so much this time of year when it's really cold and snowy, but I mean, yeah, you can have fun in the wintertime too, but I love going up there and exploring the Northwoods in the summertime. I've been on a quest over the last couple of years to visit every state park in Wisconsin, and I'm down to one left. And the last one is up on Madeline Island on Lake Superior. It's Big Bay State Park. So I'm hoping this spring or summer, to get up there, and then I'll visit every Wisconsin state park. There are 48 of them? I've got one to go. That's the last one. All right, back to action here. 5:10 and counting left in the game. 49-29. Beaver Dam leads. Here's a tip ball by A-Striker, but Johnson trying to save it, and then A-Striker again knocked it loose and actually out of bounds. Watertown keeps it after all that. Yeah, I've got a checklist. It's a framed checklist on my wall in the basement of all the state parks in Wisconsin. And there's a check mark next to every single one of them except Big Bay State Park, the only one I have not been to. So there's going to be a celebration. My wife and I are going to celebrate when I get to that last park. Three-pointer for Hickey, in and out, no good. Rebound for Donaldson. All right, back to basketball here. I didn't forget about it. Now travel on Ashley as she put on the brakes, or tried to put on the brakes, got a little indecisive as she crossed the timeline. 4:38 to go on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. But yeah, that's something I like to do, especially in the off season. When I'm not broadcasting a lot of games, spring and summer, I'm not as busy. I go exploring a lot, traveling a lot. Got to have something to do in the offseason, you know. This is Hinrichs. Hinrichs, nice move, and blocked by Wilkie, but she got it back. Then she missed the putback, and Wilkie got the rebound. Oh, Hinrichs just making a nice move, but Wilkie just stood her ground, and Hinrichs was not able to finish. Here's Wilkie. Out to Aspinable. Left of the circle, drives to the free throw line. Clock running, 4 minutes to go. Wilkie for three. Off the rim, no good from the left elbow. Striker, the putback. That won't go. And Doherty grabbed onto the rebound, got tied up by Donaldson. The arrow is pointing to the left. That means it's Watertown basketball. Starting to wind this one down. Under 4 minutes left in the game. 3:54 officially left to go. It's getting Brooklyn Holt back in. Wilkie's going to go back out. Wilkie's been kind of in and out here ever since she went down. We'll have to ask Tim Chase about her after the game, just get an update, see what he can tell us. I mean, she's been out there, but, yeah, she went down earlier in the game, and it was very slow to get up, and then she gingerly walked up the floor and then over to the bench. We'll get an update as soon as we get a chance to talk to Tim Chase. Hinrichs, nice baseline drive. Missed the shot, got her own rebound, put back off the glass. No, but a foul, and Drew Hinrichs will head to the free throw line, all expenses paid. Hinrichs tonight, 7 points, and that first free throw rattled off the rim, no good. Got some subs coming in for Beaver Dam. Kenzie Gritzmacher checking in. 5'7" junior. Ellen Poles, I believe I heard, came on as well. 5'6" senior. Second free throw, no good, and the rebound for Lappin. Holt, as I mentioned, came in a moment ago. Here is a three-pointer for Poles in the left corner. Missed it off the front of the rim. Hinrichs the rebound. Then she had it knocked loose, and on her backside, she saved it to Demet. Somehow she got it back, and she was lying on her back and saved it to Demet. 3:12 to go. Here's a post feed, left side. Johnson double team spins, puts the shot up. It's no good, and the rebound for Mackenzie Gritzmacher. 49-29, BD on top by 20. Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Gritzmacher, left side to the corner. That pass goes to Julka. Julka's had a really nice game. Talked about that a little bit earlier. Lappin with a baseline move. Weak side pass, wide open, Brooklyn Holt. Nobody on Brooklyn Holt. She got the layup, and Lappin found her. 51-29 with 2:30 to go in this one. Demet driving to the right side. Being guarded there by Poles. Up to Johnson now. Johnson looking backdoor. Demet tip pass out. Got it to Liz Hoffenstein, who had just checked in. Now, Alex Johnson with a drive on the left side. She goes in for two more. I missed that earlier. I apologize. Liz Hoffenstein, 5'7" junior, had checked in for Watertown. Beaver Dam turned it over with 1:49 left. It's now Watertown basketball. 51-31. Johnson takes the post feed, fouled on that shot attempt. Looks like they're going to get Holt. So Holt, that's her first. It's also the team's seventh. And the first free throw is no good for Johnson. And now more subs before the second free throw. Next one's on the way. That's off the back of the iron. No good. Able to rebound. 1:39 and counting left in the game. Holt takes another pass and spun past the defender. Brooklyn Holt making it 53-31 Golden Beavers with $1:22 left in the game. This is Johnson. And the ball just thrown out of bounds as Moss not able to handle a pass on the near sideline. 68 seconds left. So after tonight, only one game remaining for these two teams before the WIAA playoffs get underway. We talked about it in the pregame show, but the seedings for the girls basketball playoffs will be released in the next couple of days. That's going to happen this weekend. The computer seedings will happen. Watertown really hoping for a 3 seed. They deserve it. I mean, you look at their schedule, they played a tough schedule. And, they got 15 wins. I mean, I know that nothing's a guarantee. I get that, but talking to Matt Stolberg, and there's a ball loose with 31.6 seconds left, but they're hoping for a 3 seed. And they certainly are capable of, they're certainly deserving of it. We'll see what the computer says. Beaver Dam almost certainly should get a number 1 seed. 26 seconds left, 53-31. I mean, Tim Chase, I've been talking to him. I don't think mathematically Beaver Dam should have the 1 seed. All right, just the final 14 seconds going to tick away here. So Beaver Dam keeping the momentum going. 5 seconds left. This is Moss, and she'll try a 3 before the horn. It's no good, and the game's over. Final score tonight inside the field house on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Beaver Dam 53 and Watertown 31. All right, let's do this. We'll take a 3-minute break. We're back for the John Deere postgame show right after this on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start Something New sales event featuring $5,500 off Dodge Durangos. That's right, a brand new iconic 6-passenger SUV for $40,700. For your Ram truck buyers, take $82.65 off Bighorn Crew cabs and finance for 1.9%. By far the best truck deal in the market today. And of course, we can't forget Jeeps. Brand new Cherokee Latitude Lux 4x4s, $35,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Laissez le bon temps rouler. It's a Mardi Gras thing, and it means let the good times roll. At Great Harvest, we're rolling out the Mardi Gras King Cake. Baked fresh, decorated in Mardi Gras colors, and the figure of a little baby. It's a Mardi Gras thing. Find the baby, and the next party's on you. So roll into Great Harvest, and roll out with Mardi Gras' sweetest tradition. Great Harvest. Bread, the way it ought to be.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Basco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Basco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And we welcome you back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you for Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. This one is in the books. Beaver Dam a winner tonight. And our postgame show, as always, is brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works. And Tim Chase apparently decided to take the postgame off, but that's okay, because I'm joined up here by Gabby Wilkie and Maddie Kinsey. Congratulations to you both. First of all, thanks for stopping up.
Yes.
And Gabby, I'll start with you. Kind of started a little slow tonight as far as it was a low-scoring defensive struggle. Then midway through the first half, things got going. Just talk about how this game went for you.
Yeah, we knew coming into the game we had to stop their two top players, number 30 and 14. And earlier in the year, we did a fantastic job on them. But coming into the game, we knew we had to stop them in order to get the dub. And I think we did a really good job on them. We let them loose a little bit, but we got them back. And I think our team played an overall really good job on the offensive side and defensive side.
And by the way, I got to back up. How are you? I mean, I saw you go down there, and you got up a little gingerly. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I fell on my tailbone, and then I heard it from Chase, and then I got back, and I was like, all right, we're back.
So you hurt your pride is what
yes,
it was? Okay.
Yes.
But you're okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. All right. Well, Maddie, talk about this game a little bit here. I mean, you came off the big win over Wanakee where you clinched the pod. But at the same time, there's still a lot to play for in this one because you've got seeding coming up, and there's the rivalry factor, isn't there?
Yeah, Watertown is always a big game. There's definitely a rivalry there, but even after the Wanakee game, we knew that we needed to play well to get the win because they're a good team, but we played well all around. There's obviously a few moments where we didn't play our best, but it was also a really important game for our seeding because just to let up a game like that would affect things like that are important throughout the rest of the season coming forward. So
I talk to your coach all the time, and he says, "Well, we want to get better. We want to get better." Okay, that's from his perspective. He tells me things. As players, I'll start with you, Maddie. What do you feel the team needs to shore up going down into down the stretch here, I guess? Anything in particular?
Yeah, one thing we really need to work on is communicating on defense. Our defense is strong, but one thing that I think would amplify it is our talking. In the DeForest game, I think that was what really our defensive effort, and our talking was at a high. So I think if we continue to do that, and our turnovers are normally pretty costly for us, so if we can get those down, that will help us a lot in postseason.
How do you feel about that, Gabby?
Yeah, I agree with everything Maddie said. Our heart has never been our problem. We have a really young team, and with that being said, we need to sometimes calm down a little and think before we actually do something. So, yeah.
Tough, I suppose. Sometimes it's tough in the heat of the moment to kind of slow things down a little bit.
Yeah, we've had some struggles with that, but it's all that matters is the long run. So. Yeah.
Do you two feel like the team is trending in the right direction here over the last few weeks?
Yeah, I feel like we've definitely, after looking at our losses against Verona and Monona Grove, I think people kind of thought, oh, they might be going they might be taking the slope down a little bit. But I think, honestly, for us, it was really important because they made us grow, and we learned a lot from those games, like what we need to do to be better. So I think we're definitely trekking in the right direction.
I'm going to ask you, I watched her make some passes tonight that were insane. Do you ever step back and go, wow, how does she do that?
Yes, I do. Some things Gabby does, I'm just like, wow, I wish that I would just do that when I was out there. But
And not that you're not a good player, because
No,
you're tremendous. But, I mean,
It's
what's it like to
different.
play with her? It's got to be fun. Right?
It's fun to play with Gabby. She's always looking to get me open. I feel like half the time when we're looking back at our like assists and scores, all of them are from Gabby, and she just helps you get your teammates open, and she's a great leader for our team. So.
Is it more fun sometimes, Gabby, to throw those dimes the way you do instead of scoring yourself? I mean,
Yeah, sometimes I look back and I'm like, how in the world like I had one to Bella, and we were walking down to halftime, and we were like, how did that get through the girls' legs? And so I think just seeing people score other than myself and getting to give the opportunity to them is really exciting, and just putting everybody out there, and it's a lot better.
You two are upperclassmen, but talk about the freshman class, because they've been tremendous. And I thought one player in particular tonight that really impressed me, quality minutes, was Emma Julka.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she had 7 points. She made some good defensive plays. Talk about the freshman class and what you see from them.
The freshmen are so strong this year. I mean, I think Gabby and I both pushed really strong for them to be on varsity because we saw them from the get-go, and we were like, they're going to help our team, and they're going to work hard because they're young. And Emma played amazing tonight. I thought that was probably the best performance we've seen from her all year, and I hope that just keeps going because it shows that that's what brings people out in postseason.
And it's not just Emma, but, I mean, Taya Donaldson's been great all year. You've got Aspen Abel. I mean, it's been fun to play with them, hasn't it?
Yeah, coming into the year, we really needed them, and they knew that from
Shea
the start.
Ashley, yeah.
And we have a lot of plays, so that they were like, whoa, but then they came out when we needed them to. They've done everything. They've been there. They've stepped up. Even they're a very quiet class. So we've seen them grow, and really proud of them and how they've adapted to our.
They let their play do the talking,
Yes.
apparently. Well, now it's on to the big one Thursday night. You get it here, a rematch with Monona Grove. How do you turn the tables this time on them?
After playing them and losing to them, we've been wanting this game back. Like, nothing, I don't know. After the game, we put straight forward and said, we're getting this back. We're doing everything we possibly can to get a different outcome. And I think we've definitely got a lot better because of that loss. And I'm not saying that loss, we wanted that loss, but we got better in the outcome.
You were there at the end of the game. You had a chance to. That one was there for the taking. So in that part, I mean, you can play with them. I mean, you can play with anybody. So, I mean, are you pretty confident going into this one?
I mean, those are kind of gut-wrenching losses
Yeah.
when you're right there, and I think that if we cut down on our fouls that game, that was really hurt us. I think we had 25 fouls collectively as a team that game, but yeah, I think that our heart is really what's going to get us that win hopefully next Thursday, because we really want it from the last game, 'cause that hurts when you lose in overtime like that. So.
Well, we're going to be here for that one next Thursday. Wishing you luck. And now, to talk about preparation, you'll have several days now to kind of, do things in practice. I mean, anything special that you've got lined up, or is just normal practices over the next couple of days?
I'm sure Chase has something up his sleeve.
Now, did I hear it right? He's going to have you back here at 8 in the morning tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Open at 7:45.
7:45? Okay.
Yeah, practices will be tough this week, I'm sure. When we don't have a game for a little while, they're intense. So we'll be working this week for sure, with our eyes on the prize.
Yep, we need it.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Hey, thank you very much for coming up here, and tell Tim that we don't need him anymore. It's fine. You've got a standing invitation anytime you want to come up. But excellent job tonight, and thanks for stopping up.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
All right, you bet. Gabby Wilkie, Maddie Kinsey, our post-game guests tonight on the John Deere post-game show. Beaver Dam a winner over Watertown, 53-31. Tell you what we'll do. We're going to step aside for a 2-minute break. Back to wrap it up with some final numbers right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime. a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Shop the Pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam. Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Basco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Basco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue our John Deere postgame show. Beaver Dam a winner tonight over Watertown, 53-31. Let's run down the final individual scoring for victorious Beaver Dam as they go to 20-3 on the year and 13-1 in the conference. They were paced by Gabby Wilkie and Bella A. Stryker. Both of those players, 13 points each. Gabby Wilkie had 3 triples in the first half, and 11 of those 13 came before intermission. Bella A. Stryker had 2 threes in the first half. 11 of her 13 came in the first half. Meanwhile, it was Taya Donaldson with 9, including 1 from downtown. Emma Jalka, outstanding effort, 7 points for her, including 1 from downtown. 5 points for Riley Zarnecki in this ball game. Brooklyn Holt had 4 off the bench in the second half, and rounding out the scoring, Carly Lappin with 2 for Beaver Dam. Meanwhile, for Watertown, they were paced by Alex Johnson. She was in double figures with 13. 7 points for Drew Henricks, including 1 from downtown. Lucy Hickey had a pair of threes and 6 points in the game. 4 points for Ellie Demet, all in the second half, and Addie Moss chipped in a free throw. She finished with 1. Beaver Dam had a 33-13 lead at the break, and they never really looked back as they go on to the victory. 53-31, as I mentioned. Beaver Dam now on to that big conference championship game next Thursday, right here against the Monona Grove team. We're going to have that one for you on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. Coverage beginning next week Thursday at 7 o'clock. And the tip time at around 7:15. Speaking of basketball, tomorrow night we've got boys basketball on Daily Dodge TV. It's a Daily Dodge TV exclusive. The Beaver Dam boys basketball team tomorrow night right here in this gym hosting DeForest. We'll be back for that one, 7 o'clock pregame, 7:15 for the tip time. Well, be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Twitter and Instagram at BeaverDamUSD. That'll wrap up our John Deere postgame show. Our broadcast tonight has been brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. 53-31 your final. That's going to wrap it up. Thanks to all of you for being with us tonight. Want to thank Kyra back at the 1430 ESPN studios for engineering the radio simulcast. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. the Ninja, here on site along with Toast and Ember. And appreciate you guys for being here as always. For the entire crew, Mike Tronson saying so long from Beaver Dam High School. Have a pleasant evening. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.